finished book 5 in the Throne of Glass series, so let's talk about it. Spoilers ahead, I'm going to talk about this book. If you haven't read it, come back to this video for later. All right, last night I finished Queen of Shadows, and this series is getting better and better. So let's dive in. We'll start with Dorian. How in the world was it Manon to like bring him to the front and realize that Dorian is still there in front of the Valg Prince in his brain and all of that? And why the Valg Prince seemed terrified of Manon. What is going to happen with Manon and the Valg Princes, and what is it with Manon? Is Manon and Dorian also going to get together? Because I actually kind of like that relationship if it were to happen. Manon, a badass. I knew that she was going to rebel against the witches and that she has some good and wants to do good. Her helping Aelin with Dorian, her helping Elide, I don't know if that's how you pronounce her name. I'm curious to see the storyline of her and figuring out that Selena Sardathian is actually Aelin, the queen of Terrasen. We'll see how that unfolds, but I feel like her storyline is going to get much bigger. Aelin, I'm sorry. Aelin, the planning that goes into everything, she is a freaking badass. The planning, strategic planning, keeping things to herself. And the fact that she surprises everyone around her with how she figures stuff out and plans ahead of time. Her being the woman that she is, that doesn't need a man but wants a man. I'm sorry, Aelin, I like you. Her and Lysandra's relationship is funny because I used to not like Lysandra. I love Lysandra. She's a shapeshifter. I'm sorry, what? And I'm curious to see how that relationship's gonna grow. Her giving Lysandra her own land and making her lady of that land, and she says you can call it whatever you want. That relationship, I love. Rowan and Aelin, they're mates. I'm waiting for it to all fall into place. I'm so excited to see that relationship continue to grow. Dorian and Aelin coming together at the end and their powers and breaking the castle. But then also Dorian killing his dad. I a little bit feel bad for the dad just because Aelin wanted to keep him alive a little bit longer to kind of get more information out of him. And also that he was a pawn in the entire thing, which is wild. And the Duke Parrington is the actual big bad guy. And that he didn't die when Manon had... Oh, yeah. Kaltain, I'm sorry. Is what Kaltain gave Elide, if that's how you say her name, a word stone? I'm curious about that. But Kaltain sacrificing herself to blow everything up. The twists, the turns, the females being badasses in this book. I love Kale. Him kind of being where he can't walk. I hope it ends up getting fixed where he can walk. I'm curious to see that storyline in him and the girl that he's been hanging out with. I can't pronounce her name. I don't want them together. I don't know why. I want them just to be really good friends. Arabin finally dying a brutal death. I feel bad for him just a tad bit, but then I also don't. That man needed to go. And the fact that it was Lysandra that did it, you go.